You are not a straw man. You are not a legal fiction. You are a living being, man or woman, a living being. And this will be taught and explained to all Kiwis to empower and free the people from yet more lies. Many of us who have done our research are now aware are lurking greedily in the background. Our country is being systematically destroyed in a controlled demolition by entities which seek nothing less than the total subjugation of us all. These globalist forces have meticulously planned the rollout of their dark agenda. If you dismiss the truth of this, be warned, it's at your peril. This is warfare. This government is not your friend, and neither will a national ACT government care about you or your family. They are simply spouting what they think you want to hear and mouthing off with zero sincerity or integrity. A self-serving cabal of crooks. I've watched in a sort of fascinated horror as political prostitution has swayed some to appear to trade away their integrity for influence or for easy but compromised funding. And because we stand for you and you alone, we are the party to replace national. And to any farmers still considering voting national or ACT, please know that you will be subjugated to the dark Agenda 2030 from the World Economic Forum if you vote them in, and if you lack the courage to vote as a loyal Kiwi. Why the interference? And did the government interfere with the setting up of our New Zealand Loyal sign-up page? We can't know at this stage, but certainly constant IT issues have been markedly on the rise for us. We will completely scrap the current tax system. No more income tax, no more corporate tax, no more GST. Imagine, tradies, no more oppressive road user charges. How would that lighten your financial burden? But how, you ask? We will scrap all race-based policies and instead adopt a position based on need and necessity. The system of apartheid being built up in this country will be torn down. We need to see it for what it is. Manipulation of the population so that we are fighting amongst ourselves instead of coming together to stand up to the common enemy we have, which has orchestrated this war among us. And I think we need to remind ourselves that our European heritage is hugely valuable, and it too should be fully celebrated. This is not to lessen the value of our Maori or our Chinese or Indian or other lineages in this country. In fact, given that our European forebears' bloodlines account for at least 5/6 of our population, and by the way, those bloodlines are within many of our Maori brothers and sisters also, we will once again emphasize and teach our children the beautiful offerings of anything from Shakespeare's English to our Romantic poets to our Renaissance philosophers and thinkers, the heritage that we had from that lineage as well, rather than becoming a country that seems hell-bent on celebrating only the heritage of Māori to the exclusion of the brilliance and the richness of our full European Kiwi heritage. There is room for much more than the one-lane cultural highway onto which this government has pushed and coerced and manipulated us all. Many Māori know this, and they often take from and condemn hard-working Kiwis of proud European lineage also. This sanctioned greed by the few within Māoridom shall cease immediately. And on that note, all Treaty of Waitangi claims will be referred to England and the Crown. The people of this nation will no longer be burdened by what many say is a never-ending gravy train.